This is what women secretly want but almost never say out loud. Ever notice how certain men leave a lasting impression without even trying? They're not always the richest, the best-looking, or the funniest, yet women feel at ease around them, trust them, and keep thinking about the conversation long after it's over. The difference isn't clever lines or expensive gifts. It's something quieter, emotional intelligence. A lot of men wait for a woman to spell out exactly what she needs. Obvious signals, direct words, the perfect moment. Attraction rarely works that way. The deepest connections come from small details most people miss entirely. Women tend to show what they're feeling through emotion and body language more than through words, and a man who can pick up on that, and respond with calm confidence, naturally stands out. This isn't about mind reading. It's about paying attention. 1. Your presence matters more than fixing things, ***. Say she's had a draining day, quiet, tired, low energy. Most men jump straight to questions: what happened, how can I help? Sometimes that lands, but often she's not looking for a solution, just a sense of safety, a place to exhale. An emotionally intelligent man reads her mood without pushing her to talk. He sits with her, gives her room, and lets calm come through just by being there. People rarely remember every word you said, they remember how you made them feel. 2. Small gestures carry the biggest emotional weight, ***. Plenty of men assume attraction comes from grand romantic gestures. In reality, it's the small stuff that leaves the deepest mark: holding her hand at the right moment, a genuine hug after a hard day, helping before she has to ask. These moments say more than romance ever could, they say attention. When a woman senses you notice the little things without expecting anything back, she starts to associate you with ease, trust, and comfort. That feeling is hard to shake. 3. Real confidence doesn't chase attention, ***. One of the most common mistakes: trying too hard, to impress, to be funny nonstop, to keep the conversation alive at all costs. Ironically, that usually backfires. Genuine confidence is calm. It's comfortable with silence and listens more than it talks. A man secure in himself isn't chasing approval, because he already feels like enough, and that quiet security is naturally magnetic. 4. Listen for what isn't said, ***. People reveal far more through behavior than through words. Maybe she starts asking deeper questions, remembers something small you mentioned weeks ago, or just wants more time with you without any obvious reason. None of that guarantees attraction, but it can signal a growing emotional interest. Most men miss this because they're waiting for something more obvious. An emotionally intelligent man reads patterns instead of waiting for certainty. 5. Emotional safety sparks deeper attraction, ***. People often assume attraction is purely about emotion in the moment, but lasting relationships are built on emotional safety. When someone feels accepted instead of judged, heard instead of interrupted, respected instead of controlled, trust grows naturally. That doesn't mean being passive or agreeing with everything, it means staying calm, respectful, and emotionally steady, even under pressure. That kind of stability is rare today, which is exactly why it's so attractive. 6. Let her into your inner world, ***. Another common misstep: staying emotionally distant. Some men think opening up makes them look weak, others overshare everything at once. Neither works. The better approach is sharing your goals, values, dreams, and outlook gradually, letting her get to know you over time. People connect with authenticity far more than with perfection, and when someone feels invited into your inner world, emotional intimacy builds on its own. The real key. Everything here comes down to one simple idea: women aren't looking for perfect men. They're looking for someone whose presence makes life feel calmer, more real, more secure, someone who observes before assuming, listens before interrupting, stays steady instead of reacting, and brings peace instead of pressure. Those qualities don't just create attraction, they build trust, and trust is the foundation of anything real. So instead of asking, "How do I impress her?" try asking, how do I understand her better? That one shift changes how you communicate, connect, and relate to everyone around you. Bring calm instead of chaos, security instead of insecurity, and understanding instead of assumptions, and you'll stand out naturally. Because while most people are chasing attention, almost no one makes another person feel truly understood. And that's a feeling nobody forgets easily.